Greetings everyone, this is Gigi coming to you today to talk a little bit more about the video I put out yesterday about why women hate women. Got a lot of good input from you all and I just thank you so much. I found that there were a lot of women that felt other women had bitterness and jealousy towards them. And that's what I was talking about in the previous video when I talked about how that's a sin, that's the enemy, that's the devil, whatever you want to call it, that can creep into your mind and just fill you up with all this nastiness and bile and just it's taken over you. Why would you allow a spirit, anything, to dictate to you what you should or should not do or feel or say? You're your own person. You have to recognize that this is serious. This is very serious. And when women do it to other women, well, you shouldn't do it to anybody, but especially to your kin. I mean, we're all one. We all came from God, and He doesn't want us to be that way toward each other. We're supposed to love each other as He loves us, okay? Now, also, it was mentioned how some women are feeling that light-skinned women are looking down on them. Let me tell you something. Woman to woman, I'm 71 years old. You can allow someone else to make you feel a certain way, whether you know it or not, because we control. Our mind is really something powerful. There's no way on this green earth that I'm going to allow anyone else to control my mind and how I think. When I see a woman, like I was saying yesterday, hey, I may compliment them, I may just smile or whatever, but where is this bitterness coming from and what is the purpose? Because it's not going to help you in any way. It's actually going to hurt you because it's filling you up with this animosity and unnecessariness. Is that a word? I'm not sure. Unnecessary feelings, negativity. That's what it's doing. So don't entertain it. Don't let that happen. You control your mind. And if a lighter skinned woman feels that she's superior or she carries herself that way, just let it go. It's look, you know what my mother taught me a long time ago, beauty comes in so many colors, so many hues, so many ways that you can define beauty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, okay? First of all, love yourself. Love yourself. If you love yourself, hey, it doesn't really matter what anybody else may say or feel about you, because you have that self-love and nobody can take that from you. Nobody can take that from you because this is yours. It's pure. Okay, you're respecting yourself. Hey, I know I'm bad. I'm bad. And you're not a bitch, you're bad. I'm sorry, I could never be a dog. I don't care how you say it. I'm not going to be a dog, but that's just me. Like I said, I'm 71 years old. I'm from another era. I'm from, when we go back in my time, oh my goodness gracious, those were the days, but we're not going to dwell on that. Okay, so also, they talked about women feeling that a higher educated woman looks down on them. And that's another example of you allowing someone else to possibly make you feel some kind of a way, okay? You can't let that happen. Sorry about that. You can't let that happen. Now, I have witnessed people that who have, degrees, degree or degrees, and they may carry themselves a certain way. I don't know if they're looking down on you, because like I said, sometimes if you're feeling down on yourself, you can make yourself feel degraded, But I had the pleasure of knowing Professor E.R. Braithwaite. He was a Guyanese diplomat. He was a writer, educator, all of those things. He told me, he wrote To Serve with Love. He told me the only difference in someone getting an education in college or on the streets is the way in which they received it. When you're on the street of life and you're getting that education, you're getting it firsthand. I mean, it's right there every day. You're learning, you're evolving. You go to college, it's a 2-year, 4-year program, 6-year, whatever. It's over time that you are learning and developing. That's the only difference. And this is what he told me, okay? That's how I feel. My mother was not, she didn't even graduate high school, but she was so smart, she could have been president of the United States, okay? So I have that example of her because she knew everything, okay? And knowledge is power. Read. You can read things. You can do things on your own to educate yourself. Stay on top of things. I know I don't really watch the news because of the politics and all of that. But there are other ways you can enlighten yourself and evolve and just feel so much better about yourself. Don't let someone else make you feel bad. And for those who have these degrees, I applaud you. I'm not hating on you. However, when it seems that you have to continuously tell people about all of your degrees and everything, I don't know. I just don't understand that, because that seems like, to me, even though you have these degrees, you still are empty inside, and that's not good. These are just some more information from the video I did yesterday about why women hate women, and these are answers to responses that I got, and as we go along and we have more of these topics and discussions, it's going to all come out. It really is. But yeah, it's hard out here. It is really, I don't remember when I was young in the 70s and 80s and all, I don't remember it being this bad, but these are terrible times we're living in. We have to help each other to get over the hump. We got to get over this hump. And we have to start with ourselves. And like I said, you know what? People have talked about how they don't have friends, and it's lonely. It can be lonely, but I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes God will make your circle so small, and you'll wonder why. He knows. I would rather have one good friend, someone I can trust, respect. They respect me, mutual admiration. I would rather have that one friend than so many other friends. It's not about the numbers. It's about the quality of this person that you're allowing in your space. Don't worry if you don't have a lot of friends. Don't worry. God is protecting you, whether you know it or not, because one of these days you may find out that this person that you thought was your friend was your foe, and they were jealous of you, or they just didn't want the best for you. You want a friend that's going to be your ride or your die, don't you? Thank you for checking in with me. Please like and share and subscribe, and we'll continue this conversation. Thank you for your responses. Blessings.